For a little fun, you might want to try heating water with a hobo stove, homemade from a soup can. But I use my multi-tool here to insert some of the smaller pieces, but it didn't take long for the water to boil, and it's a lot of fun. This is a stove that most people are familiar with. It's well known as a sterno stove, and it's fairly inexpensive. Of course, it's made out of aluminum, so it's lightweight, and normally you would use it for sterno fuel. The cans of sterno fuel. But I came up with this idea a couple of years ago to make a plate out of steel, drill holes through it so it fit perfectly in here. Holes were positioned so that they go over the prongs here and here. Now, I'm not going to burn it today because I've got a picture from a while back where I use this, but all I have to do with a plate in there is put my fire starter in and put wood in there, and I've got a wood burning stove, fairly cheap. Now, it's not going to be smokeless like some of the other stoves that I will show you, but it works well if you're looking for a fairly inexpensive wood burning stove. And the top is made so that you can fit even a small cup on it or a larger pot. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, if you put it on in the right place, you can also put your stainless steel water bottle on it. This is a stove that is lightweight enough that you could actually take backpacking with you. It's a little bit heavy for some people, especially the ultra lightweight backpackers, but if you don't mind a little extra weight, it is a very versatile stove. It comes with a little pouch here, comes with a grill plate. It does not come with the alcohol burner, but it'll fit in there and fit in the little pouch there easily. Now what it is a wood burning stove that is very versatile. There are a lot of these similar products by different names that come and are made in China, come from China. Anyway, very easy to assemble. It has the ash pan here, and the holes here are small enough that if I wanted to burn something other than the wood, I could burn something such as wood pellets, which I keep, by the way, in a little spice jar here. Now, the top I like very much because it has a little place here when I put my pot on it that I can feed sticks through the side without having to remove the pot. Some of these others, Chinese-made stoves like this, have pot stands that fold, and they seem a little flimsy, but this one is solid. I like that. Now, something else about this one is that you can turn this upside down and burn solid fuel tabs, such as these exit tabs. And of course, you can also use a stove or like a little alcohol stove, such as the Triangle here, and that would work as well. Now, the thing I like about this, another thing I like is that these cross bars fit on top, unlike most of the others, in which you can actually use a water bottle, stainless steel water bottle, or, for example, my titanium cup and a bigger pot. Works very well. Put my titanium cup on there, and I guarantee you it'll start boiling in a short time. Now, while I'm waiting for this to really heat up, gives me an opportunity just to say a couple of things here. One, stem cells saved my life. I know it's off topic, but I just want to plug this. My sister saved my life with her stem cells. So please think about being a donor, stem cell donor. It may save somebody's life. But anyway, here we are, going really good here. And I can add more sticks, but you get the idea. You can look online and see several of these types of stoves. But I like this one for the reasons I already mentioned, such as the cross bars to hold smaller cups and so on. And it's almost virtually smokeless. Many people are familiar with the cellulose stoves. Here I have the cellulose stove Light and the cellulose stove Titan. Now, if you are going backpacking and you don't want to carry fuel, this is another option. And in this one, I actually I'm storing my little alcohol stove. Of course, this is the brand name cellulose stove, but it could be the Triangle just as well. Now, the beauty of this is it's a good solid stove, double combustion, very little smoke. And of course, all I have to do when I want to feed more wood into it, it is a, you break up the sticks, of course, and you put it in through the side there. But what if it's been raining and you can't find any dry wood? One modification that I made was to make a little adapter so that I could put that in and add wood pellets, and they don't fall through the grate in the bottom of the cellulose stove. Now, but how about if I wanted to carry the larger stove, the Titan? Okay, so it has the grate, pellets would fall through, but here's the secret. If you have a cellulose stove Mesa, all you have to do is take the pellet adapter out of the Mesa, put it in here, and it works just as well because the Titan and the Mesa are virtually the same size. Now, one more thing I forgot to mention about the cellulose stove Light is that you just put the alcohol burner in, and you can use alcohol instead of wood or wood pellets. What better way to start the morning than with coffee and the water is being heated by my little solo stove, which only takes twigs for fuel. And of course, I'm beside a stream and I camped out last night. I'm going to add a little bit of fuel there. And like I said, all it takes are little twigs for the fuel. Happy camping. It's been 39 days since the stay-at-home order started, and I'm going crazy because I need to get outside. Actually, I am outside. Our house is right over there. But it's not the same. I want to get out in the woods. But what I'm excited about, more than anything else, is the Solo Titan stove. And now, I'm going to put the beans back on, get them warmed up. They're already hot. I like the way this little thing here stands up. You can move it over and move it back to stand up. And if I want to add more wood, which I really don't need to, I could actually put sticks right in there as it's going on. I love the Solo Titan stove, and I'm using the Solo stove pot to cook the beans. So, and it doesn't have the same problem as the campfire, which is smoky. I almost forgot about one of my wood burning stoves. It's called the Emberlit, and this is the stainless steel version of it. Some people complain because they say that it's too difficult to put together, but I don't find it that difficult really to put together. It's just a matter of inserting the slots into the slots and just matching up the holes and so on. Once you get the bottom plate in, you could fit the final side on, which I have not found that difficult really. Excuse me. Now, once you get that side, oops, there we go. Well, just as sure as I say this, I'm gonna have a difficult time today. It's not that, no, there you go. It's not that bad. Anyway, so it is sturdy enough that it will hold a Dutch oven, because I have actually fried eggs in a cast iron frying pan, and I like it because it comes with the crossbars. Now you just fit those on, and you can cook. Oops, let me do it the right way here. You can cook using a small cup or a stainless steel water bottle. Of course, while the pot is on, you can feed sticks through the side. Long sticks, and continuously feed them. So I think it's a pretty good stove myself. It's actually one of my favorites. It's not smoke free, but it's sturdy and it works well. Here's a free tip for you. A lot of people will use a stick or something to remove pots and so on and lids when they do videos, but I always carry a multi-tool because it works for a lot of stuff, including when I get ready to put sticks in if it's too hot. By the way, I can also break sticks with my multi-tool and put them in without burning my fingers. Just a little tip. We have looked at several different types of wood burning stoves, and some of them are better than others as far as the weight. Some are better for efficiency, and so on. Of course, this one is the Sterno stove that I have adapted into a wood burning stove. This would be the cheapest option, which is a soup can that I turned into a wood burning stove. And then you have this one here by Tom Shoe, which there are several different types of these that are very similar by different names, all made in China. This is the Emberlit stove, and this one is the Solo Stove Light, which I need to add more fuel to right now, but it was burning earlier. Anyway, the point of this video is not just a comparison, but to show you the different types of wood burning stoves. For example, a modification, a hobo stove, but then you have these round gasification stoves. You have the stoves that pack flat, such as the Emberlit here, and you have others that fold, you don't have to put together. And of course you have the round gasification stoves like the Solo stoves, and there are different names of ones like this as well. Now, this is only a scratch on the surface of wood burning stoves, and the whole purpose of this video is really just to show you what is capable, and that it can be a good alternative to stoves in which you have to carry fuel canisters, which eventually you'll have to get rid of the canisters. Here you just pick up wood along the way or wherever you can find it. Sometimes they will burn wood, sometimes they will burn wood pellets, pine cones, and in some cases, for example like this one here, you can use fuel tabs such as the Esmond tabs.